Hey everybody, welcome in. This is Love Goddess Tarot. My name is Maureen. I do pick a cards here every week, and today's pick a card is going to focus on what's coming next in love, and this time it's going to be for couples, singles, situationships, whatever you've got going on. We're going to just see what messages come through for you today. You have three choices. I'm using the Lenormand deck. Group 1, you have the tree. Group 2, your pile has the letter, and group 3, your pile has the house. So take a moment, feel the energy, which is calling to you today. There's a message here, and all you have to do is pick. If you don't feel like you resonate with the message after you've listened to the reading, you can always listen to another pile. You can also listen to more than one if you can't decide, okay? You can also just listen to the whole reading. Pick and choose what works and what resonates. Trust your intuition, and above all, have fun. 1, 2, 3, see you in a minute. Hey, number 1, so you started with the tree as your first card, and then you have the Tower and the Lady. Okay, so we're going to see what's coming next in love. We're starting with the Lenormand. Now, in the Lenormand, the Tower is very different than the Tower in the Tarot, so don't worry about that. You're starting with the tree, and the tree is always a message about roots, about stability. It's about, something growing, the tree of life, connections, your well-being, your health, the roots going deep into the earth, and the branches reaching out to the heavens, right? So the tree symbolizes responsibility. It talks about the choices that we make have long-term effects, okay? So when we nurture ourselves and deepen our relationships, then that expands into our life, okay? So the tree card can also refer to longevity, stability, and to life cycles, to health, vitality, fertility even, okay? Next, right next door to that, you have the Tower. And the Tower is different, as I mentioned in this deck. The Tower is all about reaching for the sky. It's about power. It's about maybe sometimes companies, corporations, institutions. It's about having high expectations, also having a lot of, aspirations, having a lot of ambition, okay? Somebody who's reaching for some sort of high status or some sort of leader, the top of the chain in corporate America, someone kind of taking the steps to work their way up the corporate ladder. Sometimes it can mean isolation and separation if someone is like the CEO of a company and, nobody talks to them because they're afraid they're the CEO. But a lot of times it really connects with some sort of bureaucracy or corporate situation. And then next we have the Lady. And the Lady, if you are a lady listening to this, a female, then this could represent you. This could represent someone around you or around the situation. If you're a guy, this could represent a female energy or, a sister, mother, daughter, wife, partner, someone female, a female friend. But she's, she looks really happy. She's got confidence. She's got this romantic kind of feel for her. She's well dressed, and she's facing left, okay? So what we do is we look at the cards that she's looking at to kind of get the reading. And, she's facing the tree. She's facing this Tower. So it's like, for me, I feel like this is about success and about being successful in work, being successful with someone long term. This person represents possibly a partner, a soulmate, a mother, a sister, a friend, a confidant, somebody that you talk to, somebody that you share things with, and this can also represent you. So what I see here for you is if you are in a relationship, I see that it's going to be very successful. The only caveat is to be aware of the fact that somebody in the connection is really focused on ambition and career. And so I think a lot of success will come for you if that's you. But also just know that's what's coming through most, you know, the strongest in the couples connection. So we'll see what the rest of the tarot says, but that's what I'm seeing for the couple situation. For completely singles, this is really about you maybe connecting with somebody through work, and it could be someone who's very ambitious, somebody who's in a position of authority, somebody who you meet because you are working for a big company or a big organization. But we'll see what comes through with the tarot today. What do we have about the tree? We have the Four of Wands. What do we have about the Tower? Ooh, Lovers reversed. Okay, kind of interesting. And Nine of Wands, huh? Okay. I'm going to pull confirmation for these. Confirmation for the Four of Wands. Hangman upright. For the Lovers. The Emperor reversed. Interesting. Nine of Wands. Eight of Cups. Huh. Okay, so here's what I see for you. First of all, let me move this so you're not getting that light on your cards. I'm trying. Let's see, is it going to move? That's better. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. Over in the past position with the tree here, we see a change in perspective, a massive shift. Someone having a really change of heart, change of perspective about engagement, commitment, maybe a canceled party, canceled plans. For some of you, if you were thinking that you were going to get engaged, or if you had an engagement planned and it was called off, then this is definitely connecting for you. But there is a message here about somebody really changing their mind, and it's connected to happiness, joy, long-term commitment. So I almost feel like there was some sort of broken engagement or breakup over here, okay? It could have been because of work, because of money, but also when we have the Lovers reversed, I just want you to know that you may have thought that that connection was your soulmate or someone that you were going to, you know, spend your life with, but it feels like that person was irresponsible. They didn't have the commitment that you did, okay? What I see here in the future is that you might be thinking about this person, you know, if you're, you know, just recently ended a relationship, or if you're going back and forth with this person. But what I want you to know is that these two messages are both a message of stick with it. You're going to reach your goals, okay? You don't have to go looking for love. I feel like love will find you, okay? If you're completely single, what I see this is that it's a similar message, but it's really about finding somebody that really appreciates you for the things that you value, right? And I just feel like the energy in the past and in the present hasn't been that connection for you, okay? So maybe you haven't really been committed to relationships because you've been focusing on your career. Maybe you haven't met people that are committed to relationships. But what I see is that with the Nine of Wands, you're getting a message from the universe to hang in there. You're really close. You're really close to getting what you'd like. And with the Eight of Cups, it's not about staying stuck in the past, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you might be thinking a lot about the past, and that's kind of holding you back. But let's see what else we get about what's coming in the future for number 1. And in terms of signs, we have Pisces, Aries, and Gemini. Okay. Ooh, it's so funny. I was staring at that tree and I was going to say the 5 card is the Hierophant, and it didn't come out quick enough. And of course the card comes up. So the Hierophant is really, it's some sort of structure. Could be a ceremony. It could be, you know, some sort of advice, some sort of counsel, going to, you know, a therapist, somebody you trust, getting advice from someone. Now, the Hierophant also represents marriages, ceremonies, and traditions, okay? It also represents Taurus energy and May. And so we have Taurus. So that's interesting. A Taurus could be an important part of this connection. We're right smack dab in the middle of May. May could be an important month for you. It could be when you're making a decision. For those of you that are in a relationship or back and forth or kind of on and off with someone, it could be when you're making a decision about that connection. It could be when you're contemplating, you know, going back to, you know, setting up the wedding date. If your wedding was delayed or your engagement was delayed, May could be an important month for that. Now that I'm seeing the Hierophant, I'm also thinking there may be some of you that were drawn to this reading that are having trouble in your relationship. You're still connected, but the trouble is that your partner is keeping you waiting. They could be keeping you waiting about an engagement, about a commitment, something that's important to you, okay? It feels like they're keeping you waiting. You could also have different values than this person and be having issues because of money, for example, because the Emperor is reversed here. So you guys may disagree about those things, but I really think that for some of you, you're having a problem with your partner because they are distant. They're keeping you waiting. Or for some of, and you know, I kind of feel like this person's self-absorbed too. But I think you have to establish a limit for how long it's healthy to wait before you walk away. And I think that that's what some of you are thinking about. You're thinking about walking away, and you're deciding how long you should wait because you're getting tired. There's a lot of Aries energy here. Your partner could be an Aries, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like your gut may be telling you that you need to leave your partnership, but something's kind of holding you back from leaving. Okay, if you're in a partnership, that's what I'm feeling. Yeah. I definitely feel like you need to, you know, get advice from somebody that you trust, somebody who's really stable, somebody whose opinion really matters to you in this situation. And I do think there could be a clash on commitment, on values. Yeah. Let's pull some more cards. This is interesting. Now, for completely singles, I feel like this energy of, ooh, Okay, the Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So there's more earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be someone who is really wanting that security, who's really wanting that financial security. And I feel like you have a concern about financial security if you're in a connection and you're feeling like this person isn't giving it to you. So you have to decide how long you're going to wait for this person. Okay, and if you're single, I see you really focusing on trying to connect with people that share your values and that want the long-term connection that you're looking for. Okay, let's see what the advice is here for singles and couples. Let's start with singles, okay? Singles, you have the page coming. Look, she's got her coin that she's handing off, and the page is bringing you an opportunity. So I do see you meeting somebody who you will connect with, who shares your values, and I definitely think that it's at work, okay, or it's connected to money, to finance, okay. Now let's see what comes through for, and that person could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Mostly Taurus energy is coming through, but Capricorn is there because of the Tower. Okay, let's get the advice card for anyone that's in a connection or currently broken up, but still considering getting back together, or just back and forth. Okay, wow, yeah. I feel like the person might not be being completely honest, and I think you have to really take some time to figure out if it's time to move on. Okay, I wouldn't give it more than like 7 weeks, maybe even a week, 7 days, but I think you need to make your decision fairly soon. Okay, now let's see what messages the Goddess Oracle has for you. Number 1, clean slate. There you go. That's for couples and singles, okay? So it looks like a clean slate is the best course. You, of course, have to make that decision. I do see an opportunity for love coming through work, and I see meeting someone who shares your values, okay? There could be somebody who has earth sign placements. This could be a connection at work, okay? Let's see, and this is a very long-term committed partnership. This is solid, just like the tree. And I think that the energy under here, the past person or the ex or the current person might not be giving you that, okay? Let's see what the soul's journey message for you today is. Growth. Wow, and I love that with the tree because it's more earth energy. I want to expand my consciousness and awareness. So going through some real growth when it comes to relationship. You have the clean slate, starting again, working your way up. Growth can also be connected to this Tower card too, because the Tower card is all about achieving something, right? Going up the steps, making the steps, but it's also about being ambitious and wanting certain things from life. And if you're not with someone who wants those same things, then you have to move on, right? But you'll know when the timing is right. It could be that you'll find out something that the person isn't telling the truth about, and that's when it's time to let go of that, okay? So your message from the Soul Oracle is take time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities you are given. Ooh, and I do see an opportunity coming. Okay, right here. So there you go. those are your messages for today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I love doing it. I did open my calendar for personal 3-card reading, so if you have a love question, go ahead and check that out. The link is in the description and also on my homepage. I think it's May 28th. You can book a time, and then a week later you'll get your recorded video. I have been getting everyone their readings earlier, so but I don't guarantee it. I say a week from the date you book, okay? So I am sending you so much love. Thanks for being here. Write your comments below and subscribe. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 2, you chose the letter, and your cards from the Lenormand are, ooh, the snake, and the stars. Okay, these are 2 S's. This one's better than this one for sure. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you, whether you're single or in a relationship, what's coming up. Okay, so the letter. The letter is really all about getting and receiving information. Okay, can be, you know, letters are kind of old-fashioned. We don't get letters anymore, really, but it's really kind of like getting a text or an email or a DM, and so it's like something important. Okay, because if someone sends a letter and writes a letter, takes the time, it's like it's a message that is important. Now, there is a date on this. I think it says 2013. Anyway, just a side note. But so there's some important information, okay? Something significant, like an invitation, an announcement, a document for you to sign, okay? Some important paperwork here, you know, some sort of, you know, certificate, a contract. It could be a love letter, someone, you know, contacting you by email, someone reaching out. And I just feel like it's a message coming. It's something important. It's some sort of news or announcement. Now, it could be connected to Madam Snake here. Okay, so the snake is really representing somebody in your environment who isn't that trustworthy, okay? The snake is really, you know, you can see the snake is like coiling itself up on this lady here, but it's kind of a warning card, okay? That somebody might not be who you think they are. Okay, it could be one of your friends, somebody that you think is a friend, but is kind of jealous of you and could be undermining you. Okay, there could, you know, they could be jealous, they could be ambitious, they could be, you know, they just could be plotting in some way. I don't want you to be paranoid, but whenever this card comes up, I think that there's just somebody who isn't a well-wisher. Let's put it that way. It could be a frenemy. Okay. This is also like a little bit of a warning for you that, you know, don't be dazzled by somebody. Don't judge a book by its cover. Really dig deep, okay? So this information that you're getting could be coming from this snake person, this woman, and maybe you have to verify, okay? Make sure that it's true. You could have some sort of invitation and have a so-called friend around you that is like, oh no, I don't think you should go out, you know, with this person or whatever. So I would just be aware of that, okay? Just keep your eyes open and make sure that the situation is real, that the person is who you really think they are. Okay, because this can be a card of deception, but it can be charming, but it can also be someone who is envious, okay? So it could go a couple of ways. It could be, if you're completely single, someone asking you out, somebody inviting you to something or wanting to get together, and you're very charmed by them, but there's something they're not telling you, okay? So just be aware of that. The good news is you're ending with the stars, and the stars is such a good card. So no matter what happens in this situation, I think that you're going to be aware enough to know who this is, and to kind of, since you had this reading, you're going to kind of, your ears will prick up and you'll be like, wait a minute, you know what I mean? You'll just be 100% sure that everybody is who they say they are. Or, you know what I think of this as sometimes too? Catfishing. So that's not for everybody, but that's what I'm thinking. Okay, now the stars card. The stars card is just absolutely, you know, the guiding light in the sky. It's your dreams, it's your visions, it's things you like wish for, okay? It's a card that is encouraging you to explore new paths, to trust fate, to have that it has amazing things in store for you. This is a card of abundance beyond your wildest dreams. So what I think is, there could be a really amazing offer, but there could be someone who kind of gets in the way, gets in between it, or gets in your head about it, okay? There also could be one person that connects with you, that's female energy, that is not a great offer. And just know that if you have your suspicions about someone, trust them, and then know that after that, you will connect with something amazing, okay? Let's see how you're going to connect with this amazing energy, who this letter, or what this letter is about, and who this snake is. We're going to start with the letter. Let's see what the letter, can we have some details about the letter? Okay. A choice, a decision, Two of Swords. Okay, what do we have about the snake? It won't come out. Okay, Three of Wands. There's your future plans you're making. Okay, something about your plans. And let's see what we have with the stars. Oh, wow. Okay. So, let's take a look at this. I'm going to move these up so you can definitely see everything. Good. Okay, so the information, the letter, the email, the offer, some news, some information that's coming to you. The message here is taking your time and meditating. Okay, you're protected. See how she has the swords across her? She's going to not charge forward. She's going to pause. She's going to trust her intuition. Okay, so I want you to take time. If you get an invitation, it could be connected to travel with this person, and you might want to say, you know what, I'm gonna think about that before I do that. And what I see coming for you in terms of the star and the dreams and the wishes is this beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which is Nine of Coins, which is all about stability and security. If you're in a relationship, I think that you are going to overcome whatever energy that is with that snake. You're going to be fine. You may travel together with your partner. You may get information about this person. Just take time before you act on it. But I think that by really carefully thinking things through, you're going to end up being very happy. Okay, so I think that if you're in a connection and you're wondering what's coming next, I see stability. I see you getting, like freedom and independence financially through like your own hard work, or if you put effort into a relationship, it's going to pay off. If you're in business or building your career, your partner is going to offer you support. Okay, so that's really beautiful. I see success for you in relationship if you're in one. If you're completely single, same thing. But I think that the success in love can come through a connection at work, through developing achieving your own independence through your own business, and maybe even traveling or some sort of like e-commerce business or something like that. Okay, this person could also be foreign. Let's see what the advice is. We're going to start with, advice for singles. Okay, the advice for singles is Six of Swords, which is all about moving on, moving away, moving to something happier, more peaceful, moving away from drama. So this is a card of movement, okay? This is preparation and this is movement. So for singles, this is about letting go of any sort of difficult energy of the past, and moving towards something better. So some of you may even be physically moving to find love, okay? You could be traveling, okay? And if you're in a connection, I see the beautiful Knight of Wands. So I see someone who is very passionate, who's very protective, who's very fiery. There's a lot of fire energy for both of you. So I would say Leo, Sag, Aries is the connection that I see coming through, whether you're single or couple energy. And if you're in a couple with someone who's a different sign, I see them as being very helpful and very supportive and very passionate about you, helping you achieve your dreams, which is really beautiful. Okay, now I'm going to get you a goddess message about this love and what's coming next. Ooh, Scorpio. So we have passion, we have kind of mystery. This also could be the connection here. Okay, not for everyone, but it could be. So if that resonates, take that message. This could also be you if you're a Scorpio. This could be someone coming in who's very seductive and charming. Okay, so that's a message from the Goddess Oracle. And now let's get you a soul journey oracle. What is the message today for number 2? You've got relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Yes, this is all about people that serve your higher good right here. Okay, so that is what you should be focusing on. This energy here of the snake is not serving your higher good, and this is what you should be moving away from. Okay, that is perfect. It really lines up with today's reading. I'm going to read to you from the guidebook, and let's get your advice and your final word here. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons, even though it might not seem that way to you. Once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I do think you're going to get some information. Take your time and think it through. You're going to, possibly find out that someone has, not been working in your favor or is no longer part of your soul group and you need to move on. But I do see you reaching your goals and connections. And if you're in a relationship, I see it being successful. I see the person helping you with your dreams. Okay? Wow. That was a biggie. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. Be sure to write all your comments below. I have May 28th open for 3-card readings, personal readings. So if you have one love question you're dying to ask me, go ahead and book it. And you'll get your recorded video a week from the date you book. I am running ahead of schedule, so I'm getting people their readings early. I can't guarantee that, so I guarantee a week after the day you book. Okay? I am sending you so much love. Take care. Hey, number 3, you were drawn to the message of the house. Let's see what your reading today is about what's coming next in love. We have the bear and we have the dog. Okay. So let's start with the house. And this reading today is for those of you that are single completely, those of you that are couples, any kind of situation today. We're going to look at what's kind of coming up for you in love, okay? So the house is really about security, stability, comfort, structure. You can see there's like smoke coming out of the chimney, so it's like someone's home. It's supposed to be a welcoming, comfortable place, okay? So it represents a place that you feel safe, a source of contentment. You know, it's like someone's waiting at home. You've got family, you've got visitors. It's a structure that protects you. Okay, speaking of protection, right next to the house, we have the bear. And the bear represents strength and power. Okay, so think about a big, big bear. Okay, they're very protective of their cubs. Think about a mama bear. Think about bears in general. And even, you know, think about people. Okay, who do you think of when you think of a big bear? It could be a gentle person. But they could be quite intimidating at first, okay? Because think about it, even like a very sweet mom who's maternal can sometimes really be dominating. So this represents an authority figure, somebody that commands respect, somebody who's resourceful, somebody who really wants to protect and defend their territory and their resources and their security, okay? So this is about power and strength. Sometimes it can represent a block too. So for example, you could have someone in your life, like an ex-husband, an ex-boyfriend, they could be the bear. They could be like blocking something. So think about that when you're listening to the reading. Okay, now dog. Dog is exactly what you think it is. It's your best friend. It's your loyal companion. It's a joyful card. It's somebody who has absolutely unconditional love. You know, it's just the boy and his dog. It's like they both trust each other. They both rely on each other. They just, you know, they're just meant to be. They're best friends. They have loyalty. They're devoted, right? So what I see here is a real focus on a connection and love that is protective, that is about security, and that is about friendship, okay, and loyalty. All of that is what's coming through for you in terms of relationship, whether you're single. If you're completely single, this can be you meeting somebody who starts out as a friend and then becomes a love. Somebody who's very protective, somebody who moves a little slower in relationships, like they're not going to come charging in. And if you're in a relationship, I think that I feel like this connection is going to end up being very long-term and something that evolves into a really good friendship, no matter how it started. So there's a lot here for security in relationship. Okay. But let's get to the tarot and see what details we can get, okay? So we're going to start with the house card. What do we have about the house? For some of you, could also be taking the next step and moving in together, okay? So we have the Page of Wands here. This is someone who has an innocent, sort of youthful vibe, somebody who's creative. This could be an invitation to travel. This could be a new project coming on. Okay. So the bear, for some of you, the bear is someone that's blocking stuff. We have the Five of Cups. This could be an ex. This could be a person in your family. This could be someone that is like an overbearing dad, someone who's really, you have a tough relationship with, because this is the Sorrow card, right? But what's interesting about it is with the Five of Cups, there's 3 cups turned over. She's crying, thinking about the past and this emotional hurt. But what she's got up here are 2 cups, which is the best friend energy of the 2 cups. So I see definitely love coming for you. I think it's about learning the lessons of the bear and moving away from that, okay? But I see someone who's very sweet, innocent, and youthful coming in for you. And for those of you that are in a relationship already, I think that this is about dealing with the bear so that you can have a really comfortable relationship with your person. Yeah, it's happy. It's happy. You're moving towards the 9 of Cups. So you go from the 5 to the 9, which is 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. And 9 of Cups is emotional security. It's happily ever after. It is joy. It is feeling really content. So I think that if you're struggling right now, I think you do have something coming that's going to inspire you and make a shift. It's like if someone is blocking love for you, if you're in a relationship and you have someone who's causing problems in your relationship, I feel like you're going to heal from that and move on. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity to move on from that. If you are completely single, I think someone's coming in who's going to start as a friend. Okay, we have Leo, Sag, Aries, and Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, let's get an advice card first for singles, completely single. What is the advice here for completely singles? Ooh, Page of Swords. Okay, be direct, speak your truth. You could connect through friends, which makes sense because we have the dog here. So I think love could be coming to you through friends, through someone young or younger than you. And for those of you that are in a relationship, what is the advice here? Yeah, you've got this. The advice here is you're the Magician, okay? This is Virgo and Gemini energy. The Magician is all about having the ability to manifest. You have everything you need to make your wishes come true, okay? All you have to do is take all of those gifts, the imagination, the things that you're dreaming of, and take one practical step towards it. So this is the advice here, is to make a choice, make a decision, and take a practical step to get what it is you're seeking. Okay, because you have everything already that you need. You have the imagination, but now you can manifest by bringing it down to earth. And the way that you do that is by taking one practical step. It could be removing the bear out of your life, just really dealing with that energy if you feel like it's blocking you. It could be being less stubborn. It could be healing and forgiving and moving on from a hurt so that you're open to the universe for this beautiful energy of your companion who's going to bring you so much emotional support. But that is the advice. It's like, take one step. You're going to probably have an opportunity. Someone's going to bring you an opportunity for travel, for a creative venture, someone who's going to bring a lot of life to you, someone who's going to maybe visit, okay? They could be coming from a distance to your house. So they're coming to you, the Page of Wands. Yeah, some sort of creative thing. Could be that's what tool you use, is the travel or creativity. So, yeah, it's about bringing these wishes down to earth and manifesting them. But I do see them happening. You have the potential to do this. You do. Okay, you just have to believe in yourself. Okay, let's get a message from the Goddess Oracle. So in terms of signs, we have Leo, Sag, Aries, Virgo, and Gemini, as well as water signs. Yeah, I feel like there could even be two. There could be two. The bear could be the sword person. We have 2 pages here. They're similar in age. Okay, so you have the message of Pisces. Pisces is all about connecting spiritually. It's also about healing, okay? And you do have the energy of healing with the 5 of Cups, okay? So this is also about taking care of yourself, self-care, and emotional connection, okay? So this is your advice card. Take a bath, if you don't like baths, do something that helps you relax, helps you centered. Meditation is great, but I feel like you're going to be moving to a place of comfort, because the Nine of Cups is really happy and comfortable. The house is really happy and comfortable. Some of you may be moving into a new house, and that's how you meet your person. It could be someone living next door. Okay, it could be literally that simple if you're single. Okay, let's see what the message for you is from the soul's journey. These are the lesson cards. I love this. Ooh, okay, what's your lesson today? Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Yes. And that's trusting that power of the magician. You're the magician here. So you've got to trust in that magic, okay? You have all the power that you need to take action, to do everything that you want to do, okay? You just have to learn to trust it. So let me read to you from the guidebook your lesson for today. The earth is a tricky place, but you have been given a tool to help you navigate through the murky waters of your imagination. The magician is all about tools, okay? You must learn to tell the difference between ego talk and soul talk, and then trust your soul. Once you get into the habit of following your intuition, you will come to practice that discernment externally. You'll be able to know if a person or situation is trustworthy, okay? You're going to know the difference between someone that might be the bear, maybe controlling and overbearing, and somebody who's the dog, who's your best friend, who's loyal. There's a difference, okay? This is what you're learning. But if it all begins with listening to your inner voice. Exercise is like a muscle, and when you determine that it's always right, that wisdom will spread out and influence everything you do. That is so true. That's how I really kind of honed my skill. And it's about using it, trusting it, and then every time you do trust it and it works, then your intuition becomes stronger and stronger. Decisions will seem easier. Your soul only wants what is best for you, and you must learn to trust it. That is so true, okay? So you have a big lesson, whether you're single or in a relationship, about trusting your soul and your intuition and knowing that you have the magic to manifest, okay? And being able to discern who is protective and caring and who is blocking and aggressive and dominant, and who is a friend and a balanced and a best friend and a partner. Okay? Those are your messages for today. I feel like these were really good readings today. I'm happy I decided to do this reading. I hope you are too. Write your comments below. Say hi. Let me know where you're listening from. I do have the 28th of this month open for 3-card private readings. So if you have a love question, you always want it answered, maybe it's connected to today's reading, go ahead and book it. And I am sending you so much love. Don't forget to hit subscribe on the way out. I'll talk to you soon.